He carries the lead.
Pitching it out to the right to him. I think it allowed the blocking to get
6
6
yards. It's tight for the first time. Garland loses it.
Throw to the right here, take it in.
Also going to check on here. He's looking center. That's almost strong to get up for the toes. And is he able to put pressure on him? You can tell right now. You saw he went down.
That's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
On the replay, watch. As he moves the basketball, immediately stubbing the toe quickly. And again, if anyone who's ever just stubbing the toe alone on a piece of furniture at home, imagine walking around on that for the next 2 minutes. More importantly, having to go play a basketball game at this level again, and you can see that it is definitely affecting Darius Garland. He may not even jump on the agenda. He got shot. Clemson in Indiana Lazarus. About 16. That's not right. Boldly going to see him bounce. Defensive player is not defensive player of the year right there. Ronnie Austin Benson again able to affect the shot, but more importantly, come up with the defensive play. He's been incredible defensively tonight. Here's Mitchell. And it's the floater, but he'll shoot two. And Mitchell screwed up the ground for a moment and then sprung up. And we're doing more. Mitchell like a great running back. All the time, won't even allow his teammates to pick him up. He wants to get himself up off the hardwood, as you see, the push here. And yeah, that's got a flavor. Absolutely. He's in a vulnerable position in the air. And you could have absolutely deemed that contact necessary. I don't believe that Kenny Anderson gets to look at that because as he's talking to Bill Kelly right now, it's not even something that they're thinking about. It's not just this one, it's the other hand taking on against two-hand push in the back. Absolutely, if it happened to you, most likely because it would have been deemed unnecessary and a flagrant one back. The player in the air in a vulnerable position with that second shove, making a play in the ball and contact that absolutely looked unnecessary. It's such a big checks out. No review for a possible upgrade there. Mitchell. This is another excellent playoff performance from Donovan Mitchell. He has 36 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Back into the game by Clyde Tonight. You mentioned Donovan Mitchell averaging 40.5 points per game in this series. On his way to another three ball. 50 remaining in this game, and you probably want to hear from him as this game goes on. Managing the year's offense, he's spinning from a stain with Cleveland with we want to go. Leading 115 to 96.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
He's with the box out.
Go ahead.
He is met in
Six. Oh, that's a good defensive play by Mitchell. And Mitchell playing for 4 back. So,
him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And so a free throw here, a technical free throw for Purdue.
Here's Pacheco.
Thank you.
Nothing doing on
Good D, y'all.
And that one was a little bothered by the fact that he did get a call
defense didn't budge on
on
third
that
down.
possession.
What are we going to see
But
on
over
fourth?
basketball up.
Soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football?
Getting the
Oh, yeah.
second to low good. That was Donovan Mitchell to get the free throw line and cash in on it. And now the lead back up to 19 for the Cavaliers. The 9-1 is wrong. Mitchell has 37 points.
Keith Brown punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game. They take the
Back
lead here.
against the pressure, gets up to Mitchell. Mitchell soars in.
And one.
What is Donovan at the pinnacle of his glory? I believe in Daniel Thomas, a great running back. And every time he gets out there, he can jump off the floor and not allow his teammates to come through the ball. That's Donovan Mitchell. As he takes the contact and is able to finish through the contact, The great English off the glass to get a bucket has given them another chance to foul.
They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
So Mitchell is free throw.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38.
This is it. He's about to get another one to try to complete that three-point play and give himself an even 40 points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball.
Come on, man. You wide open, bro.
And 8 players in NBA history could release 28 of their playoff careers. And he said, who's in the mix?
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
20 points for Donovan Mitchell. In the biggest game of the season for Cleveland. Facing the 2
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Daniels looking to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Subscribe, Mobley.
Half about to start. The Commanders have the lead first as we are back underway.
This building, Conference, 22-11 with 8:22 to go. James
brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
If this is a league favorite, he's wanted. I mean, this is a favorite teammate everywhere he's been. James Johnson's one of those guys that everybody walks away saying they love being teammates with this guy.
Last few drives Bears offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
SGA plus 51 game 2, best by any player in the playoffs since at least 1998. That's when drafting going for that thing last year. And that's the reason, or one of the reasons that I'm saying that he's the MVP of this year's season. He won the plus minus battle. He won his holiday. He won the plus minus battle. Best player in the NBA throughout this season. If there's one thing that shows how valuable you are, not just to your teams or to the league, it would be that. Here is Spencer, and Pacer is getting ready to empty the rest of the bench.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's him. Kenny Atkinson into doing the same. With a 25-point lead and 4 minutes to go. Kenny Atkinson actually put Darius Garland in the game, taking him out for Sam Barrow about 2 minutes ago. Getting Garland back on the floor, recognizing there's going to be pressure from the Pacers, so he wants to have another ball on the court.
Work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Third, this is the first free throw. Coming up next, OKC Denver, a swing game 3. Quiet night for Tyrese Halliburton. Had a loud postseason, being an incredibly clutch performer, but just 4 points, 5 assists, 2 of 8 from the floor. And this game 3. After the 23 off the bench for Indiana.
Getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, if you do read man,
Here's Mitchell.
the drag route's a pretty good one.
Mitchell gets fouled again. Mitchell will go to the line to shoot 2. I understand what you're saying. If I'm playing Atkinson, with the injuries that they've dealt with this series, I'm leaning towards getting some of these guys out of here sooner than later with a 24-point lead and 3:44 to go. I get it, but you can still get an attitude. After you saw what happened in game 2, a 7-point lead with 50 seconds remaining. We multiply that over here to the 3:44. Yeah, he's still in the comfortable extra point. I believe after media timeout, most likely he will get those guys out of the game. And look here. And Luke Staple behind their bench and ball. Big time return. Evan Mobley, who hurt his ankle the end of game 1, did not play in game 2. 18 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and menacing his defense. I don't even know. Oscar Porro was coming into the game to get Donovan Mitchell, right? Donovan Mitchell looks at Darius Garland and says, go today. Knowing that he's dealing with the toe, whatever it may be, and Darius is looking back at him like, no, and he's saying, go to the mix. Darius walks off the court like the little brother who had many good moves on the park. Couldn't stay and play anymore.
Here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Dr. Jerome now waiting at the scorer's table. He presumably will come and get Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell with another 40-plus point performance, 43 so far tonight. Mitchell going for a little more. The team waiting. Another ball for this round. Throws it in the turnover. Mitchell a remarkable performance from Donovan Mitchell. With his team facing the potential of going down 3-0 in the series, Mitchell delivers 43 points, 9 rebounds, and a Game 3 win. And Donovan Mitchell just thinking to himself, look what can happen when you get some help. And he had a number of guys step up, getting Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter back on the floor in this game with more than enough help to allow them to build this 23-point lead with 3:09 remaining. Kenny Atkinson at this point feeling a little more comfortable to take his starters off the floor. And you look at Strus, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Mobley, 18 and 13. Allen, 19 and 12. Okoro the steal and gets fouled. The attempted layup. But look at this one. Okoro, who actually was starting good with his team throughout the season, just now getting into this. This is a very deep Cleveland team. They have a plethora of talent.
Let's go.
Go with Kenny Atkinson's system. But in Game 3, when it's a must-win game for you, you're going to shorten that rotation.
Is it me or since I added my new offensive scheme, the shit just been working? Oh, yeah, he finna quit.
But part of that stay-ready group to make sure
There's another.
he can do the job whenever he's called. Okoro, who had averaged 22 minutes a game in the first 2 games in this series. But in this one, not a part of the